Guess where I'm at, y'all? I'm in Philly. No son tacos, but it's bomb. We're at the 9th stop of the Chinga la Migra tour. In Philadelphia, people have organized to make this city a sanctuary city. They had made sure that there's no longer any collaboration in the jails with ICE, but also there's a governor who's running for re-election, a governor who's not talking about immigration, but a governor who shares a building with ICE right under his nose. A nice building that is the most aggressive in the country and that is locking up and detaining up the most people every day.
To show solidarity, but to also say that this struggle is a statewide struggle. We shouldn't have to work this hard to say that our lives are valuable.
So this right here is the Berks Family Detention Center. It is one of 3 in the country, 1 in Pennsylvania and 2 in Texas. What you'll see is a fence, and what you'll also see is a children's playground where children come out every once in a while. This fence is actually pretty new. It's a fence that was put in after I got arrested for hugging the women, for doing campaigns to try to get the women out. So many women and children have suffered inside of here for months and months and months of indefinite detention, to the point where children are sick, they have suicidal ideations, and it is filled with human rights abuses. It was about 4 years ago that we heard about institutional rape on the inside. And what had happened was that a guard had raped a 19-year-old in front of a 7-year-old. And the guard was still working there and she was still locked up. And still, this detention center remains open. We are asking on the state and we're asking for the governor to shut down this detention center, to make an example and show the country that Pennsylvania will not house women and children indefinitely the way that Trump wants to.
Right behind me is the York County Detention Center. You can even see the buses where they bring folks in from across the state. The York County Detention Center is the 2nd largest county detention center in the country. We're here today because we're demanding that Governor Wolf take a stance and help us fight against the separation of families. And this is his county, this is where he grew up, this is where he lives, and this is where he and his family are still profiting off of brown people being put in jail. So we just saw people that are being detained. They came here because they want to have a better life for their families and for themselves.
Estuve detenido 5 meses en el centro de York y el resto en Paicone. Me dejaron salir por 3 meses. Después de 3 meses tenía que presentarme a las oficinas de migración para que ellos me deportaran. Y fue como accedimos a tomar santuario en la iglesia metodista de Filadelfia. Estuve sin poder salir y sin poder jugar con mis hijos durante 11 meses.
And that's why we're coming here. We're urging other people to come here, and we're urging other people to take a stand and make Governor Wolf say something and do something about what is happening in his state.
Chinga la Migra! Chinga la Migra! Chinga la Migra! Immigrant rights! Abolish ICE! Immigrant rights! Abolish ICE!
Más que nada quiero agradecerles a toda la comunidad que está aquí presente, que estuvo en el apoyo cuando estuve en santuario. Estoy muy agradecido con la asociación de Juntos por toda su gran lucha que hizo, por todo el apoyo a mi familia.
Had to come out here to illegal tacos out in Philly. If y'all haven't seen this audacity for this business owner to name their tacos ilegales. Right now is when it's important to hold everybody accountable, officials at state level, city levels, and even business owners at a local level.